This is Georgia Attorney Drew Mosley. This is the last in a series of videos laying out the content of OCGA 35-3-37 Criminal History Record Information. Section O. Nothing in this code section shall give rise to any right which may be asserted as a defense to a criminal prosecution or serve as the basis for any motion that may be filed in any criminal proceeding. The modification, correction, supplementation, amendment, or restriction of criminal history record information shall not abate or serve as the basis for the reversal of any criminal conviction. Subsection P. Any application to the Center for access to or restriction of criminal history record information made pursuant to this code section shall be made in writing on a form approved by the Center. The Center shall be authorized to develop and publish such procedures as may be necessary to carry out the provisions of this code section. In adopting such procedures and forms, the provisions of Chapter 13 of Title 50, the Georgia Administrative Procedure Act, shall not apply. Subsection Q. It shall be the duty of the entity to take such action as may be reasonable to prevent disclosure of information to the public which would identify any individual whose criminal history record information is restricted pursuant to this code section. Subsection R. If the Center has notified a firearms dealer that an individual is prohibited from purchasing or possessing a handgun pursuant to Part 5 of Article 4 of Chapter 11 of Title 16, and if the prohibition is the result of such individual being involuntarily hospitalized within the immediately preceding 5 years, upon such individual or his or her attorney making an application to inspect his or her records, the Center shall provide the record of involuntary hospitalization and also inform the individual or attorney of his or her right to a hearing before the judge of the probate court or superior court relative to such individual's eligibility to possess or transport a handgun. That concludes the subsections of the code section. That's quite a bit, and you can see why I want to use YouTube videos to repeat it so that I don't have to. I'm also going to try to put together a commentary video with a few points from the various subsections of this section.